Hello, my friends. Welcome to your 1-hour morning power yoga flow focus, strength, and flexibility. My name is Salutations. Thank you so much for joining me. We will begin with a deep warm-up flow to gently wake up the body and then pick up the pace to build core strength. We'll finish with a deep stretching sequence focusing on flexibility. If you have a block at home, please bring out to the side of the mat. Let's begin on the back today. Come down to the back. Bend the knees. Slide your heels to the long edge of the mat and allowing your knees are falling in towards each other. If you have a block by the side, please place the block underneath your hip here. Bring your hands on the belly, soften your gaze or close your eyes. Just a moment here to go deeper inside. Welcoming all parts of the body fully arriving onto the mat. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Slightly open the mouth, let it go. Another one just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. And this time, seal your lips. Breathe in and out through the nose. Keep breathing in and out through the nose. And as you are ready, we begin to move. Bring your hands to the side of the mat. Press to the heels. Slightly lift your hips off the mat to bring your block to the side of the mat. And slide the heels towards the hips. Lift your fingertips towards the heels. Inhale, lift your hips up to a bridge pose. Bring your chin into the chest. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the mat. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your hips up to a bridge pose option. So go your arms overhead as you lift your hips up. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the mat. So go your hands back to the heels. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, lift your hips up with your hands overhead. Exhale, bring your hips back down to the mat, hands to the heels. One more time, inhale, circle the hands up, lift your hips off of the mat. And exhale, bring your hips back down to the mat. And slide the soles of the feet up to sky. Wrap your chin or the back of the thighs or the outer edge of the feet. And then gently rock side to side to a happy baby pose. Option straightening one leg at a time. Or straighten the both legs out if you are ready for it. Beautiful. Hug the both knees into the chest. Extend the left leg out. Wrap the left right knee with the left hand and right your right knee to the left for a supine twist. Stack your hips, open the right arm to the side. Beautiful. Bring the right knee back into the chest. Extend the right leg out and bend the left knee into the chest. Draw the left knee to the right for a supine twist. Open the left arm to the side. Stack your hips, soften the belly, soften the chest. Just let that hug the both knees into the chest when you are ready. Squeeze the knees into the chest and bring the hands underneath your knees here. And gently rock and roll up and down. Use the momentum. And gently wake up your spine, the center of the body. And as you are ready, we come up to an easy seated pose. Cross your legs, comfortable in front of you. Sitting on a block if you need it. Open the arm to the side. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand outside the right hip. Left arm above the left ear for a side body stretch. Open the left shoulder up and back. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Open the right shoulder up and back. And let's do that again. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. 2 more rounds. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, shoulder up. Exhale, side bend left. 1 more round. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, side bend left. You got it. Inhale, lift the shoulder up. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring the left hand on the right knee. Open the right arm behind. See if you can twist a little deeper. Lift the chest up to sky. Twist your right shoulder to the back. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your right hand up to sky. Exhale, reach your left shoulder over the left thigh. Option, bring the left forearm down to the mat. Continue breathe. Keep opening the right shoulder up and back. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the shoulders over the hips. Exhale, twist to the left. Bring the right hand on the left knee. Open the left arm behind you. Root down to the sitting bones. Lift the chest up to sky and reach your left hand behind you. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your left hand up to sky. Exhale, leaning your torso over the right thigh. Option, bring the right forearm down to the mat for support. Keep opening your left shoulder up and back. You got this. Inhale, lift your shoulders over the hips. Exhale, bring your hands on the knees. And then from here, inhale, leaning the torso forward from the pelvis. Exhale, circle to the right, rounding to the back. Few more rounds at your own pace. Keep warming up your spine, the center of the body. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back. And on the next, reverse that direction. Inhale to open your heart forward. Exhale to rounding the back. You got this. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, shifting the shoulder forward. Come up to a tabletop position. I'll turn back to my top mat here. Beautiful. Inhale, extend the right leg back, level the hips. Exhale, reach the left arm beside the left ear. Take a deep inhale to lengthen through your spine. Exhale, crunch and tap right knee, left elbow rounding the back. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, reach it longer. Exhale, rounding a little deeper. You got it. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bend the right knee, circle the left hand behind. Grab the right toes. Keep the right heel up and back. Option, bring the left hand out to the mat. 3 more breaths here. You got this. Release the left hand to the top of the mat and then step the right toes outside the right pinky. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Inhale, lower the hips down to the mat. Open your heart forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Send the hips to the back of the mat here. Let's do that again. Inhale, we bend the right knee, lower the hips down, open your heart forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg, send the hip to the back of the mat. One more round. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, straighten the right leg. You got this. Inhale, we bend the right knee. Exhale, support the side plank to the back. Make a kickstand with the left foot. Walk the left hand to the back of the mat and straighten the right leg out. Reach the right arm above the right ear. Keep opening the right shoulder up and back. 3 more blocks here. You got this. Inhale, come up to a gaze pose. Bend the right knee. Lift the shoulders over the hips. Exhale, baby triangle. Bring the right forearm down to the right thigh. Reach the left arm above the left ear. Option, bring the right fingertips down to the mat or use block here. Bring the block in the front of your right foot and place your hands on the block for support. 3 more breaths here. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, low lung twist to the top. So go the left hand to the top of the mat and bring the left toe to the back of the mat. Take the left toe, lift the left knee, open the right arm up for a low lung twist. Deep breath here. Option, bend the right elbow, gaze up and back. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant the palm to the top and sweep the right leg back to meet the left here. Drop your knee, chest chin down to a modified low plank. Inhale to a cobra. Untuck the toes. Open your heart forward. Engage the glutes. Exhale to a child pose. Send the hips to the heels, forehead back to the mat. Open the knees as much as you need. Child's pose is a restore posture, so if at any time you need to take a break, child's pose is always there for you. And as you are ready, we move on. Inhale, come up to a tabletop. Exhale, extend the left leg back. Level the hips. Inhale, reach your right arm beside the right ear. Exhale, crunch and tap. Right elbow, left knee round the back. 2 more times, just like that. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, reach it longer. Exhale, rounding deeper. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bend the left knee, so go the right hand to behind you, grab the left toes. Kick the left heel up and back, open your heart forward. You always can bring the right hand down to the mat. 3 more blocks here to go deeper inside. 3 more blocks here to go deeper inside. Beautiful. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand back to the top of the mat. Step the left foot outside the left pinky. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Lower the hips down to the mat. Open your heart forward. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Send the hips back and up. Pointing the left toes up to the sky. Let's do that again. Inhale, bend the left knee, lower the hips down, open your heart forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Send the hips to the back. One more round. Inhale, bend the left knee, lower the hips down to the mat. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Send the hips up and back. 1 more round. Inhale, bend the left knee, lower the hips down to the mat. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Send the hips to the back. One more round. Inhale, bend the left knee, lower the hips down to the mat. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Send the hips up and back. Inhale, we bend the left knee. Exhale, support the side plank to the back. Make a kickstand with the right foot. And then walk the right hand to the back, straighten the left leg. Open the top side of the body, up and back. 3 more breaths here. You got this. Inhale, come up to a gate pose. Bend the left knee. Open the arms to the side. Exhale, baby triangle. Bring the left hand down to your left thigh here. Option left fingertips down, or use the glove if you need it. Take whatever works for you. Open the top side of the body, up and back. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, low long twist to the top. Bring the right hand to the top. And then slide the right toe to the back. Tuck the right toe, slip the right knee. Open the left hand up. Keep lowering the hips down to the mat through the back knee here. Option, bend the left elbow. Breathe into that pose. Rolling a little deeper. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant the palms to the top. Sweep the left leg back to meet the right. Low plank. Bend the elbow to a 90 degree. Option, drop your knee, chest chin down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Untuck the toes, open your heart forward. Exhale to a down dog. Take your feet movement here. Maybe pedal the feet or sway the hips side to side. Keep working up the back side of the body. Maybe shake the head yes or shake the head no. Beautiful. Meet me back in a still knees down dog when you are ready. Inhale, shifting your shoulders forward to a high plank. Exhale to a low plank. Option, drop your knee, chest chin down. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to a down dog. That is your rear side flow. Let's flow 2 more rounds to build muscle memory to wake up the core. Inhale, high plank. Shifting your shoulders forward. Exhale, low plank. Up dog or cobra. Untuck the toes, open your heart forward. Exhale to a down dog. One more round. Inhale, high plank. Engage circle. Exhale, low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees. Look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top of the mat. Inhale to a mountain pose. Circle your hands overhead. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Level the hips, reach the right hand back, left hand front. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands overhead. Exhale, open, twist to the left. Inhale, hands up to sky. Exhale, standing forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Reach your fingertips back down to the mat. Let the head hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat the back, elongate your spine. Hands could be on the ground, on the shin, or on the hips. Exhale, high to low plank. Walk the toe to the back of the mat, or fly the toe to the back of the mat. Or you always can skip it. Up dog or cobra. Down dog where we meet. That is the first warm-up flow. Let's flow 2 more rounds. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, mountain pose, circle the hands overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Open your arms to the right. Inhale, mountain pose, hands overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Open the arms to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hips from the hips. Reach your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank, walk back or fly back. Up dog or cobra, or you always skip the flow. Down dog where we will meet. One more round. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, hands overhead. Exhale, twist right, reach your right hand back, left hand to the front. Inhale, mountain pose, hands up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, mountain pose. We have something new. Exhale, baby back bend. Double you bend the elbows. Lift the chest up to sky. Open your heart up to sky. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your hands overhead. Exhale, standing forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Walk back or fly back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog where you meet. Inhale, kick the right leg up and back into the sky to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack your hips, open the right hip flexor. Inhale to re-extend the right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot between the hands. And softly bend the left knee down. Circle your hands up to sky to a crescent moon. Continue breathe here. Option tuck or untuck the back toes here. Lower the hips down to the mat to open the left hip flexor. Option cut to the arms to open your heart. Continue breathe here for 3 more breaths. Beautiful. Inhale to re-extend the arms up to sky. Exhale, half split pose. Straighten the right leg. Send the hips back and up. Airplane your arms beside you. Option, bring your hands down to the mat for support. Level your hips, reach your chest over the right thigh, pointing the right toes up to sky. 3 more breaths here. Bring the awareness to the back of the right thigh, the right hamstring. Continue breathe into that. You got this. Inhale to rebend the right knee. Exhale, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, circle the hands up to the sky to a high crescent pose. 3 more breaths here. Press the right hip back, left hip to the front to level the hip, level the hips. Option, hovering the back knee here. Take whatever works for the body today. Keep the chest proud. You got this. 1 more inhale. Exhale to a warrior 2. Open up to the left. Kapituti your arms. Choose your left side. Stack shoulders over the hips. Bend the right knee a lot to strengthen your inner thighs. Outer hips. You got this. Take 1 more deep inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. From here, straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee. Gather the hands to the heart center. And lowering your hips to the left heel. Open your heart up to sky. Twist the right shoulder up and back. 3 more breaths here. Take any variation that works for the body today. You got this. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Circle the right hand to behind the right hip here. And from here, Inhale, lift your hips up to sky as much as you can. You always can bend the both knees here. Open the hips, open the heart up to sky. 3 more breaths here. You got this. Lower the hips back down to the mat. Come back to the Skandasana. From here, inhale to a reverse warrior. With control, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Lift your hips off of the mat. High five the right hand up and back. Continue breathe. Breathe into that right side of the body. You got just one more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Bring your hands down to the mat. Standing on the tips of the left toes, extend the right leg back. Option 1 leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Untuck the toes, open your heart forward. Exhale to the down dog. Send the hips back and up. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back into the sky to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack the hips. Open the left hip flexor. Inhale to re-extend your left leg up and back. Exhale to a low lunge. Step the left foot between the hands. Bend the right knee down, circle the hands up to sky to a crescent moon. Continue breathe here. 3 more breaths here. Option untuck the back toes or cut the arms here. Keep going inside. Expose the heart up to sky. You got this. Inhale to re-extend the arms up to sky. Exhale, half split, straighten the left leg. Airplane the arms or bring your hands down to the mat for support. Pointing the left toes up to sky. Level your hips, lift your chest over the left thigh. Think about breathe into that left hamstring. You got this. Inhale to a high crescent, rebend the left knee. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, reach your hands overhead. Continue breathe here. Press the right hip front, left hip back. Option hovering the back knee here. 3 more breaths. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale to a warrior 2. Open up to the right. Carpet your arms to the right. Widen your stance if you need it, or shorten the stance. Keep listening to the body. 3 more breaths here. See if you can lowering your hips down to the mat here to strengthen the lower body. You got just take one more deep inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Straighten the left leg, bend the right knee. Gather the hands to the heart center. Lower the hips down to the right heel. Open your heart up to sky. Twist the left shoulder up and back. Continue breathe to go deeper inside. Take any variation, modification of your Skandasana. You got this. Inhale, circle the left hand up and back. Bring the left hand to behind the hip here. And lift the hips up to sky. Continue breathe. You always can bend the both knees here. To open the hips, open your heart up to the sky. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, come back to the Skandasana. Bend the right knee, hands to the heart center. Inhale to a reverse warrior. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. High five the left hand up. and back with control. 3 more breaths here. Bend the left knee a lot. Adjust your stand if you need it. You got this. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Windmill the hands down. Option 1, leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Meet me back in a down dog. Meet me back in a down dog. So that is the sunbeam flow today. Let's flow 2 more rounds and we'll add some movements on exhale, my friend. As you are ready, inhale, lift the right leg up and back into the sky to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack your hips. Inhale to re-extend the right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale to a crescent moon. Drop the back knee down, circle your hands up to the sky. Exhale, half split, straighten the right leg. Lift your chest over the right thigh. Inhale, high crescent, rebend the right knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee with your hands overhead. And exhale, crescent twist to the right. Reach your right hand back, left hand to the front. You got this. Inhale to exalted crescent. Bring the right hand to behind the left thigh. High five the left hand up and back. Continue breathe here to go deeper inside to that twist. Just for 3, 2, and 1. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Open up to the left, carpet to teacher arms. Beautiful. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, skandasana to the back, straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee, hands to the heart center. We're adding movement on here, my friend. Inhale. Wide leg twisting. Bring the left palm down to the mat. Open the right arm up for a wide leg twisting here. Exhale, thread the needle, reach your right arm underneath your left, reach your right fingertips over to the left toes. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, thread it down. One more round. Inhale, reach your right hand up and back. And exhale, thread it down. And this time, bend the left knee. Inhale, low lunge twist to the back. Standing on the tips of the right toes and open the body to the left. Reach your left hand up, right hand to the front. You got this. Inhale, exalted crescent moon. Drop the right knee down. High five the right hand up and back. Bring the left hand behind the right thigh. Continue breathe for that shoulder twisting, spinal rotation. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down to the mat. And then lift the back knee, reach your left arm above the left ear. And from here, set the right heel down, open the body, choose your left. And then flip the hips up to sky, sweep the left leg behind to a wild thing pose. Continue breathe here to go deeper inside. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, half seated pose here. Bring the sitting bones down to the mat and straighten the right leg out. Lift the chest over the right thigh. Grab the heels or the toes or the hands down to the mat. Keep the left knee bending. Lift the chest over the right thigh. 3 more breaths here to go deeper inside. Beautiful. Inhale to a bow pose. Reach your hands up to sky and then straighten the legs out in front of you. Use the core option. Bring your hands down to the mat here for support. Take whatever works for the body today. Stay with me just for 3, 2, And one, tabletop position, cross the legs, use the momentum, bring your hands to the top, tuck the toes, and the hips, back and up to the down. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack the hips. Inhale to re-extend the left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent moon, reach your hands up to the sky. Remember the option. Exhale, half split, straighten the left leg. Airplane the arms, remember the option with the hands. Inhale, high crescent, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, lift your hips off of the mat, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, crescent twist, open the arms to the left. Reach your left hand back, right hand front. Continue breathe into that twist. You got this. Inhale, exalted crescent. Bring the left hand to behind the right thigh. Here, high five the right hand up and back. 3 more breaths here. You got this. One more. Goodbye. Inhale. Exhale to a warrior two. Open up to the right. Amazing. Take one more inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Bend the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Hand to the heart center. Open your heart up to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, wide leg twist here. Bring the right hand out to the mat. Straighten both legs. Open the left arm up to the sky. And exhale, thread the needle. Reach your left arm underneath the right. Reach the left fingertips over to the right toes. 2 more rounds, just like that. Inhale, reach your left arm up for a twist. Level the hips, stack your shoulders. Exhale, thread it down. One more round. Inhale, open it up and back. Exhale, thread it down. You got this with control. Bend the right knee, bring the left hand inside the right foot. Low lunge twist to the back. Standing on the tips of the left toes. Bend the right knee. Open the body to the right. Breathe here. You got this. Inhale, exalted crescent moon. Softly bend the left knee down to the mat. And then high five the left hand up and back. Bring the right hand behind the left thigh. Continue breathe into that twist. One more. Goodbye. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand back to the back of the mat and reach your right arm above the right ear. Lift the back knee. From here, wild thing to the right. Pivot the left heel down to the mat and then sweep the right leg up and back to behind you. Lift the hips up to sky. Open your heart up to sky. Continue breathe here. One more. Goodbye. Inhale. Exhale, bring the sitting bones down to the mat. Inhale, reach your hands up to sky. Exhale, half seated forward fold. Keep the right knee bending, reach your chest over the left thigh. Keep hugging your right knee to the right shoulder for a deeper stretching. You got this. Inhale to a bow pose. Use the core. Reach your hands up to the sky. And then lift the legs off of the mat, straighten the legs out. Engage the core option. Hook to the big toes here. Continue breathe here. Just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the legs. Meet me back in a down dog. Tuck the toes and hips back and up. Amazing, my friend. Inhale to a tabletop. Exhale to a puppy pose. Bend the knees down to the mat. Walk your hands forward. And then rest the forehead or the chin down to the mat. We find some deep stretching here before we go for last round of Sun B today. See if you want to bring your hands to a reverse namaste behind your head, please do it as well. You got this. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, bring the forearms down to the mat and then slide your shoulders forward, bring the belly down to the mat. Kiss the mat. Bring your hands to the long edge of the mat. Press the top of the feet down to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest up. Open your heart forward to a wide arm cobra pose. Drop the shoulder blades down to the tail. And exhale, lowering the chest, chin back down to the mat. Kiss the mat again. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the chest up and out. Engage the glutes. Exhale, bring your chest, chin back down to the mat. One more round. Inhale, lift it up and out. Holding here and breathe. Hug the elbows to the lower ribs. Open the heart forward. Gaze up the sky if it is possible for the body today. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, bring your chest, chin back down to the mat. Bring your left cheek down to the mat. Extend the left arm out to the side. Press the palm, right palm away from the mat. Flip the hips up the sky. And bend the right knee to set the right toes to behind you to a alligator pose. Option, straighten the both legs out. Take whatever works for the body today. You got this. Meet me back on the belly when you are ready. Bring your right cheek down to the mat. Bend the left elbow. Extend the right arm out. Flip the hips up to sky to bring the left toe to behind you to alligator pose. Same other side. Option, straighten the both legs or bend the both knees here. 3 more breaths here. You got it. Come back down to the belly when you're all ready. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to a full cobra. Find the big back bending, heart opening. And exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes and the hips. Backing up to the down dog. In a down dog, walk your hands to the toes, feet hip apart. Slide the palms underneath the feet here. With the palms facing up. Take a deep inhale to get long through the spine. Exhale, gorilla pose. Lift your chest over the thighs, send the hips up to sky, relax the back of your neck. Continue breathe here. See if you can send the hips a little higher, 2 inches higher towards the sky. Give me a little higher, yes you can. And release the pose when you are ready. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat to a down dog. Last round, here we go. Inhale, right leg up and back into sky, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack your hips. Inhale, right leg up and back into sky. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent moon, back knee down, hands overhead. Exhale, half split, straighten the right leg, chest over the right thigh. Inhale, high crescent, rebend the right knee, lift the back knee, reach your hands overhead. And exhale, we have something new here. From here, reach your arms out in front of you with the palms facing up. And then stack your left arm on top of the right. Wrap your arms, lay a rope here. Take a deep inhale, lower the hips down to the mat, lift the elbows up to the sky. Open your heart up to sky. Exhale, twist the arms toward the right here. Tap the elbows to the outer right thigh. Amazing. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the elbows up and back. Open your heart up to the sky. Exhale, twist and tap the elbows toward the outer right thigh. One more round. Inhale, lift it up and back. Exhale, twist it out to the right side. You got this. Inhale to a warrior two. To the left, release the wrap and then open the arms to a capital T here. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Straighten the right leg. Bend the left knee hand to the heart center. And inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten the both legs. And then high five the right hand up and back to a reverse triangle. Exhale to a triangle. Reach your right hand to the top of the mat. Bring the right hand on the right shin or hook to the right big toe. Extend the left arm up to sky if you want more. Bring the left arm above the left ear. Option, use the block for support here. Place the block inside the front foot. Plant the palms on the block. Stack your shoulders, stack your hips. 3 more breaths here. You got this with control. Michael, bend the right knee. Bring the left hand inside the front foot or on the block here. Shorten your stance. And then open the right arm to the right for a triangle twisting. Option, bring the right hand on the hip, focusing on the twist. Ankle the back heel down, stretch out to the back calf muscles. 3 more breaths. Amazing. One more inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. Bring the both hands down to the mat. And then shorten your stance a little more if you need. Press the right hip back, left hip to front, lift the chest over the right thigh, let the head hang heavy. You got this. Inhale, bend the both knees to drop the left knee down to the mat. Exhale, lift your hands up to the sky. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, twisted camel pose. Bring the right hand behind your hip here or bring the right palm on your left heel. Lift the chest, open your heart to the twisted camel pose. 3 more breaths here. You always can bring your palm, left palm behind the head for support to open the heart. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, lift the shoulders over the hips with control. And then walk your hands to the right for a shoelace pose. Stack your knees. Bring the sitting bones down to the mat, or you can sit on a block here. You can sit up right here or bring the right hand outside the right hip for a twist here. Continue breathe for a side body stretch rather. Breathe into the side body stretch the outer hips. 3 more. 2. And 1. Inhale, lift the shoulders over hips. Circle the hands back to the top of the mat. Standing on the tips of the left toes. Inhale, right leg up and back to a 3-legged dog. Exhale to a down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back into the sky to a 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack your hips. Inhale to re-extend the left leg up and back. Exhale to a low lunge, step the left foot to the top. Bend the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, circle the hands up to sky to a crescent moon. Exhale, half split, straighten the left leg, chest over the left thigh. Inhale, high crescent, bend the left knee, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, hands overhead. Exhale, reach your arms out in front of you. And then stack your right arm on top of the left. Wrap the arms like a rope. Option, hug the shoulders here. Take a deep inhale, lower the hips down to the mat. Lift your elbows up to the sky. Open your heart up to the sky. And exhale, twist the elbows over toward the outer left thigh. Stay still on the lower body. Let's flow, my friend. Inhale, lift the elbows up and back. Open your heart up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. One more round. Inhale, lift the elbows up and back. Open your heart up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. You got this. Inhale, warrior two. Stay still on the lower body. Open the body to the right. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Bend the right knee into the heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse triangle to the top of the mat here. Straighten the both legs. High five the left hand up and back. And exhale, triangle. Reach your left hand to the top of the mat. Bring the left hand on the left shin or hook the left big toe. And then extend the right arm up to sky or overhead here. Continue breathe. Three more breaths here. You got this with control. Bring the right hand in the front of the mat here, and then shorten the stance if you need it. Open the left arm up for a triangle twist. Continue breathe. Option, bring the left hand on the hip. Press the left hip back, right hip to front to level the hips, focusing on the twisting. Three more breaths to go deeper inside the pose. You got this. Bring both hands down to the mat to a pyramid pose. Straighten the both legs or bend the knees if you need it. Lift your chest over the left thigh. Let the head hang heavy. You got this. Bend the both knees and bring the right knee down to the mat. Inhale, reach your hands up to sky. Exhale, twisted camel pose. Bring the left hand on the right heel or left hip. Reach your right arm beside the right ear. Open your heart up to sky. Option, bring the right palm behind the head for support. Three more breaths here. You got this. Inhale with control. Lift the shoulders overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the left. Stack your knees, cross the legs to a shoelace pose. Bring the sitting bones down to the mat. You can sit up right here or reach your left hand to the back of the mat for a side body stretch. Open your heart up to sky. Breathe into the right side of the body. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the shoulders over hips. Exhale, circle the hand to the top of the mat. Standing on the right toes. Inhale, kick the left leg up and back. Exhale to a down dog. Inhale, shifting your shoulders forward to high plank. Exhale, come down to the belly. See how slow you can go. Kiss the mat. Bend your knees. Grab the ankles or the toes, or bring your hands down to the mat here. Prepare for a bow pose. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, kick the heels up and back. Open your heart forward. Keep breathing. Keep kicking the heels a little higher. Up and back. Up and back. Just like that. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, lower everything down. Maybe bring your hands, make a pillow cushion with the palm here and rest the forehead on the back of the hand. And windshield wipers your legs side to side. You got this. Bring your hands underneath shoulders. Tuck the toes down to the mat. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale. Swing the legs forward. Straighten the legs out in front of you. Bring the soles of the feet together to touch here. Open the knees to the side of the mat. Slide the heels away from the hips as much as possible today. And then walk your hands forward. Keep reaching the chest toward the foot here. Option, use a block here. So you can leaning the chest on the block. So you can lower your forehead down to the foot here. Continue breathe. Allowing your knees are falling down to the mat, a little lower on every exhalation. Five more breaths here to go deeper inside the pose. You got this. Release the pose when you already lift the chest up. And then straighten both legs out in front of you. Inhale, circle the hands up to the sky. Exhale, sit it forward, fold forehead to knee, chest over the thighs. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, hinge from the hips, reach your chest over the thighs. One more round. Inhale, reach your hands up to the sky. Exhale, chest over the thighs, forehead to knees, holding here and breathe for 5 more breaths. You always can micro bend the knees if you need it. You got this. Inhale, lift the chest up when you are ready. And exhale, come down to the back here. Lay down onto the back. Bring your heels to the hips. Hands by the side. Inhale to a bridge pose. Lift your hips up to the sky. Bring your chin into the chest. You can continue breathe here or interlace the fingers underneath the hip. And lift your shoulders. Just land the top of the shoulder under the hips. Continue breathe here or place the block underneath your hip here. You can choose how high the block is here. Maybe soften the gaze or close the eye. Continue breathe here for about 10 more breaths. You got this. Slowly, maybe bring your hand to the block for support here to find balance, to straighten the leg up to sky, one leg at a time or both legs up. Continue breathe. Find the balance. Maybe bring your hands on the belly. Think about the legs are leaning toward the wall in the front of you here. Soften the belly, soften the chest. Beautiful. You can continue breathing or bring your hands down to the mat for support and gently bend the knees here. And with control, extend the left leg out. You can keep the block underneath your hip or release the block here. Hug the right knee into the chest. Squeeze the right knee into the chest. Straighten the left leg out. Holding here and breathe for about 5 more breaths. Beautiful. With control, bring your hands down to the mat for support or hold your block here to find balance. Bend both knees into the chest. Extend the right leg out. Straighten the right leg out. Hug the left knee into the chest. Squeeze the left knee into the chest. Breathe here for about 5 more breaths. Bringing your new energy into the lower back, mid back, and the top of the shoulders. You got this. With control, bend the both knees into the chest and then tap the toes to the mat to release the block to the side of the mat. Hug the both knees into the chest. Straighten the legs up to sky one more time and bring your hands behind your thighs or shin here. Press the thighs into the chest. Find the deep stretching to the lower back. Keep extending the tailbone back and down. Keep pressing the thighs into the chest. Breathe into the lower back. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale to Savasana pose. Straighten the legs or arms by the side with the palms facing up. Relax completely your physical body and your mind. Allowing your body, your mind relax here about 2 to 3 more minutes. Keep relaxing from the top of the head all the way down towards the fingertips, down to the toes. Softening through the belly, the chest, the body and your mind. Beautiful, my friend. You can relax in Savasana pose as long as you like. When you are ready, gently bring the awareness back to the body. Move your toes, move the fingertips. Maybe drop your head side to side. Keep your eyes closed, circle one hand overhead, and turn the body to your favorite side. Meet me in a easy seated pose. Cross your legs, comfortable in front of you. Bring your hands on the knees or the hands to Namaste at the heart center. We are closing our practice with 1 chanting Om and 3 Shanti. If you are new for the mantra, just listen to it. Let's take a deep inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, relax your shoulders away from the ears. And this time, take a deep inhale to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Wrap your hands gently at the head. And bring the palms to the eyes. And further the eyes open, release the hands down to the mat.